What is a startup? Do you think every new business is a startup? No, not even close. So let me break it down for you. Since I joined Moment, which is a startup, I get this question all the time that what exactly is a startup? Isn't it just another new business? No, not really. Think of it like this. Your local, newly opened restaurant and a tech company in Silicon Valley both may be new businesses, but only one of them is a startup. And to make it clearer, imagine a graph. And let's plot time on the x-axis and profits on the y-axis. With most regular businesses, here's what happens. You put in some money upfront, like buying inventory for that restaurant, and then you start selling. And most likely you'll make some money out of it. And if it goes well, you grow steadily. Simple, solid, and a great way to make a living. Now at a startup, things are totally different. It's the extreme version because for a startup, first you pour in a lot of money upfront for hiring people, building the product, doing R&D, etc., etc. And because of that, you might lose money initially. And it could well be a long time before you even break even. Sometimes it could take years. Take Amazon, for example. It launched in 1994, and guess when it posted its first yearly profit? Almost a decade later in 2003. And today, it's one of the most valuable companies on the planet. So the question, why would anybody put so much investment at risk and wait to generate profit? Because the answer is, if it works out well, it can scale to millions of people. And in that case, the upside potential is massive. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it is very risky. And yes, it is true. At this early stage, when you're spending and are non-profitable, it could be a very risky endeavor. And even it has a scary name. It's called the Valley of Death. So going back to that x-axis and y-axis that we drew, for a startup, what happens is on the profit side, it's negative for a long period of time before it starts coming up to the profit side. While for a normal business, the line is pretty much steady. Yes, it may be a little negative at the start, but it starts coming into the profitability zone pretty quicker. What we also need to understand is that most startups never make it out of this. They never make it out of the Valley of Death, and they die there. But very few that could succeed, their growth looks like a rocket ship then. So next time, how do you know if a new business is actually a startup? Here are 4 general indicators. First, it's funding. Funding, what I mean by that is a startup is generally funded by venture capital, and it makes a big upfront investment to build the business without expecting profits initially. Number 2, it is disruptive in nature. It's trying to disrupt an industry by solving a problem. Number 3, it grows really fast. And number 4, it is scalable. And what it means is that you build once and you sell it a million times. Think about Uber or Airbnb. None of them were profitable in the early days, but they scale like crazy. I mean, now compare that to your local bakery. It may be an amazing business, but not necessarily a startup. So the point is, next time when somebody tells you they're launching a startup, ask them these questions. How is it funded? Is it scalable? Is it solving a problem? Is it disruptive? Or it is just a great business idea? Look, both of them are awesome, but only one fits the definition of a startup. Follow me for more. In the next video, I'll break down the funding stages every startup goes through. So hang on.